I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shot on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. One West. 25th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in their image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and a curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shot on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional can be a real chore. The thing I like about StreamYard is that the user interface is really simple to understand and can give you a professional look without a whole lot of trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next.
Bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. That Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One west sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir. Treat you like the Ukraine. Invade your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got the Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly. Be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog. This the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big burst of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, yeah, we outside. There's one west on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
Don't let them take you out your spirit, gotta stay focused. Can't go back living how I was, cause it's repulsive. I don't ask for much, that's all I ever wanted. And not killing, die behind it, you can quote me. Yeah, these hoes for the streets, they ain't holy. I ain't pulling up the spiritual when devils kiss your boots. We ain't no cowards, please don't say what you gon' do. Or post something on the internet you think you gotta prove. Cause I got Karak Ice, I got Shia War, got Kasar Pakai, I got Imawan, got Kabataban, I got Tazaba, got Kakamaima, got Karanyala, got Yaragabar, Tribe Issachar, bring out Gobble War. Couple young men in this bitch with an olive oil. If you ain't in these ranks, then you out of order. It's a time for everything right now, it's time for war. And I'm still the same nigga when I'm not recording. I pull up, shoot from half like I'm Michael Jordan. I don't think they fit to join the Lord's army. I survived a Christian church, moral of the story. I done beat so many demons, I got war stories. Garment look so hardcore, look like I morphed on him. Appetite for battle, yeah, I'm war hungry. I ain't choose this life, the Lord chose me. I'm a certified priest and I don't take that lightly. How I feel about this shit, yeah, I can't describe it. I know they mad at me, cause I can't trust the white man. I gird up my loins and did something mighty. Yeah, what's done in private, it's gonna come to light. Speak the truth into these bones and watch them come to life. All my friends are dead, let loose all the plagues, yeah.
Man, hey, what's going on in Israel? You know, y'all rocking with that boy, Officer Karab, with 1,000 in Killeen, Texas, man. Man, y'all gonna want to give it up for the Monday scripture breakdown class. You know? Yeah, man. So you know, like I like to say, man, you know, there's always a lot going on out here, man. And you want to get in the news, period. There's 1,000 things we can always talk about. So if we ain't, so this is my thing though. Like we don't put it like this, man. You know, there's always some crazy topics to go over, to expound upon. But you know, one major thing I want to expound upon, man, is secrets, man. It's secrets, you know, because see, for some reason, man, our people feel as if they can keep a whole bunch of secrets, man. You know, even in secrets can go all over the place. Meaning this, a secret can be as a child. You know what I'm saying? When you know you hear that saying, don't let nothing leave this household. Everything stay in this house. So while you in that house getting molested or getting taken advantage of, getting raped, you can't even speak about it. And so you're not gonna ever get your right justice of that matter. You know what I'm saying? Whoever in that house molesting you is never gonna reap their judgment until it's judgment time. But you gotta suffer with being molested and raped and mistreated in your household because you're trying to abide by that rule. You was always told. And then you got some things where, you know, you got sisters in the truth, just gossiping, swear that they can hold water, but which they cannot. You know what I'm saying? So they talking behind each other backs, and they men back and everybody else backs and saying crazy things, but not realizing what they doing. You got these men in here be pillow talking, be talking outside their neck. I don't know what to be going on, man. But we about to address it today, man, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Secret is wicked, man. And I'm gonna say it like this, man. If you gotta hold a secret, just realize that secret ain't being kept. It's not being held. And the Lord will deal with you, man. So with that being said, man, let me go on and get some scriptures where people try to keep some secrets or do stuff in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And it came to the light. So real quick, man, if somebody could, Baba could shot, man, let me start. Oh, I got a good one. Let me start at Genesis 36, chapter 20. Genesis chapter 36, verse 22, man. And I'm about to go into this right here, man. This right here I'm about to get it. Some of y'all might know it. You know what I'm saying? But let me know when you get that. Let me know.
Okay.
All right. Genesis 36. What I say 22?
Come.
Let me make sure that's where I want you to start at. Genesis. No. Did I say 36?
36?
No, did I say Genesis 36?
Yes. Come.
Hold on real quick, man. No, that ain't. No, hold on, man. That ain't the one I'm looking for. Hold on real quick. That's crazy. Is it 3 and 26? Hold on 1 second real quick. Let me get this for you out. I got y'all right now. Hold on, man. Hold on. Yeah. Where you at, precept? Hold on. Yeah, give me 35 and give me 35 and 22. My fault, Salaki. What did I say here? Give me 35 and 22.
Comic-Con. The book of Genesis, chapter 35, verse 22. And it came to pass, when Israel dwelt in that land, that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine.
Hold on real quick, man. Now, everybody on the story, man. Now, this was when Jacob, you know what I'm saying, Israel, right? Everybody know Reuben is his oldest son. So, what he went and did was, he went to go sleep with Jacob's concubine, which is his real, you know what I'm saying? But, and just think about that real quick, man. You know, this is Jacob Israel. You know what I'm saying? Your son go and sleep with your, where we at? No, where we at? What you just read? 35 verse 35?
Comic-Con. Verse 22.
Okay.
And lay with.
Hold on real quick. I got it. Let me get that real quick. All right, it'll be cool. So, check this out, man. This is funny. Because listen, man, I just want to let y'all see how secret and sneaky stuff gets you real quick. Now, you just imagine that. You got to be sneaky to go sleep with your father's concubine. You feel me? Now, you got to realize this. Bilhah was Rachel's handmaid. Rachel was the first one that he had. No. Rachel was the first one he had got. Because she was the oldest. You see what I'm saying? So basically, Rachel had Dan and Naphtali. You know what I'm saying? So he went and slept with the mother, you know what I'm saying, of Dan and Naphtali. You hear me? So keep going.
Comic-Con. And Israel heard it.
And Israel what?
Heard it.
Now
the sons of Jacob were 12.
Now when you keep going on, right? It breaks it down to like the sons of who, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if y'all have read the story of Jacob and everything like that, but how it started was, you know, after Jacob had got the blessing from his father, you know what I mean? His father Isaac, then his mother sent him to Laban's house. That was her cousin. You see what I'm saying? But that was her brother. You know what I'm saying? She sent him to her brother's house, and his daughters were which was Leah and Rachel. He set eyes on Leah, so he kind of come up with a deal with Laban and told him he'll work for 7 years. After the 7 years was up, Laban gave him Rachel. You know what I'm saying? So then he told him, then you know, of course, you know, Jacob woke up and was like, "Hey man, I asked for Leah, man. You pulled one over me." He was like, "No, you know, I can't give the oldest, the youngest before I get the oldest one that's not married yet." You see what I'm saying? So he gave him. That's how he got Leah. Rachel. Then, no, Rachel, no. Wait. It's no, he wanted Rachel, right? He wanted Rachel Lockett. He wanted Rachel, and he got Leah. Okay, there we go. Now, anyway, then he had to work another 7 years for Rachel. So he worked there 7 years. He got Rachel. Rachel could not get pregnant at first, so she gave him her handmaid. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I switched it up though. Yeah, I had Leah and Rachel mixed up. But yeah, so Leah was the oldest. You heard me? Then they got Rachel. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, that's the whole moral. Now the story goes on. Then they had their babies and everything. Reuben was the first one. See, Reuben was the first Israelite that came out. It was Reuben. So basically, I guess he was just he had eyes for his real, obviously. You feel me? And went in there, you know what I'm saying, and smashed it with a little sneaky behind. Now, this is what happens when you do that, though. Hold on real quick. Go ahead and speed it up real quick, and we're about to go to, hold on, I'm about to give it to you right now. We're about to go to, I believe it's 49, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Go ahead, go to Genesis 49 and 1 real quick.
Okay.
See, but I'm gonna say something real quick. When you do them things like that, man, you being sneaky, right? You try to keep a secret, but you can't keep no secret in Israel, man. You know what I mean? So while you think you're gonna be and on top of that though, you committed adultery. You heard me? You just smashed your father's rib, man. Like, you didn't defile that man bed. You didn't defile yourself. So let's go to it real quick, man. You got it.
Come. Genesis chapter 49, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
So basically, right there, man, Jacob on his deathbed, he about to get a decree out. He about to let them know, you know what I'm saying? This is what's going to happen to y'all. You heard me? And y'all just want you to remember what Reuben had done. So when you think about, see, Reuben is the native Indians. You know what I'm saying? So they will be known as the Seminoles. So there's the one that be out there in Florida. And you want to be technical with it. So you already know what had happened to them. You see what I'm saying? To their whole nation. But we about to get it right here though. So Jacob about to let them know what fit to happen to them real quick. Now, let's go.
Verse 2. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father.
Listen to him. Listen to Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's their father. Keep going.
Verse 3. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power.
Stop right there. He praised them, you know what I'm saying? You know, you my first, you heard me? These is what you supposed to represent. Now keep going.
Come. Verse 4. Unstable as water.
Damn. Think about that. If somebody tell you unstable as water, water's shifty. Water can go up or down, side, round and around. Water can be easily manipulated. You heard me? This is a cup right here. You. What did it say real quick? You unstable as water. Look what the water doing. Look what the water doing right here. You heard me? This shit going all over the place. Wherever I want to do it. So he's unstable. Keep going.
Come. Because thou wentest.
No. Unstable as water, thou shalt.
Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel.
He shall not do what?
Excel.
You're unstable as water. That's why your behind will not excel. Keep going.
Because thou wentest up to thy father's bed.
He did what?
Wentest up to thy father's bed.
He slept with my rib, mama. Keep going.
Then defilest thou it. He went up to my couch.
Up to my couch. Meaning, man, this is why You want to stay where there's water, you will not excel. And Reuben had not excelled yet. Him or his nation. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta realize that, man. Like when you do sneaky stuff like that, man, the Lord will punish you. He's going to, you can't hide nothing. See, he thought he was going to be slick and get away with it. But that didn't happen. So he got his behind caught up and whatnot. And there you go right there. Now check this out though. Now let's go to another story real quick, man. I just want to let y'all know, man, how the Lord deal with, in the darkness, how they came to the light. See, that situation was done in the dark, right? He thought it was, and then Reuben got exposed. So now let's go to 2 Samuel real quick. We're gonna start at chapter 11 real quick. Y'all may know this story, but y'all go to 2 Samuel real quick. Chapter 11. 2 Samuel, chapter 11. You can start at verse 1.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get it. This is another thing that was done supposedly in secrecy in the darkness. That basically what I'm trying to show y'all is, man, what y'all want to do in the dark, you can't do it. Someone's always going to watch you, man, and especially when you're dealing with the lower people. And sometimes it is the lower people. But I'm about to show y'all, man, what happens when you dealing with stuff like this, man. So keep going. Now go ahead and give it to me.
Come. 2 Samuel, chapter 11, verse 1. And it came to pass, after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab, and his servants with him, and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon, and besieged Rabbah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem.
Keep going too.
Verse 2. And it came to pass in an evening tide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself.
Keep going.
And the woman was very beautiful to look upon.
So you see this right now. You already see what it's going to real quick. So like basically, man, this nigga wake up in the morning, let's go stretch my legs and walk around the rooftop. He get that the little sleep out of his eye. He look, you know how niggas see. Oh, who is that? Damn. Okay, keep going.
Kawakad. Verse 3. And David sent and inquired after that woman.
After the woman.
And one said, is not this Bathsheba?
Is not this Bathsheba? Keep going.
The daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite.
The wife of who?
Uriah the Hittite.
So this is a taken married woman. He just inquired about her, and he getting a rundown. You acquire for, like in the school, you acquire for a sister. You're gonna go act that camp leader, and they're gonna tell you about her. You see what I'm saying? So that way, so normally the brother would be like, "Oh, no sweat, then." You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit alone. But now let's see what David did.
Verse 4. And David sent messengers and took her, and she came in unto him.
Hold on, what did he do? See, instead of being a righteous brother, to say, you know what, because it's King David we're talking about. Instead of him saying, okay, she's taking Uriah, that's his wife, the Hittite, you know what I'm saying? Okay, no sweat, you heard me. I let him make it. He ain't do that. David sent messengers and took her. Now keep going.
And she came in unto him. And he lay with her.
And he did what with her?
Lay with her.
You know what that means? That's a question. You know what that means?
Come.
What does that mean?
Laying with her is basically like, laying down and having sex.
Okay, that's it. Having sex with her. Keep going.
for she was purified from her uncleanliness, and she returned unto her house.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Verse 5, and the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, I am with child.
He slept with that thing, and you know what sex does? You get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. She told David that. So not only did he just sleep with another man's wife, he impregnated that woman. Now keep going.
Verse 6, and David sent to Joab, Salaki, saying, send me Uriah the Hittite. And Joab sent Uriah to David. Verse 7, and when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered. Verse 8.
So basically, he let them know, like, hey, man, I hear you have to do your thing. You heard me? I see you about to balling, smashing everything you come across, man. You do your thug thizzle. I mean, that's what he said. And how the war prospered. You know what I'm saying? He's basically giving them his flowers. Keep going.
Kawakar. Verse 7. And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered. Verse 8. And David said to Uriah, go down to thy house, and wash thy feet. And Uriah departed out of the king's house, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king.
Keep going.
Verse 9. But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord, and went not down to his house.
So basically, what David trying to do is go have Uriah go smash his real, you know what I'm saying? So he can try to basically say that's his baby. But the Lord has something else in plan. He like, nah, you know what? You smash Bathsheba, but that's your baby. We ain't even do this Murray stuff right now. So check this out. I'm gonna stop him. Because you know why? He's a soldier. That's why he was getting his flowers like that. You heard me? So he was such a good soldier. He wanna tell you, that's why he said when David wanted him to go in there and sit out and meet up for him, wash his hands, clean himself up, go see his rib to go knock her down. He just said, no, I must chill with my brothers because I slept out there with my brothers. Anybody tell you why he did it? Keep going.
Kawakar.
No, I'm not.
Verse 10.
On my part 10.
And when they had told David, saying, Uriah went not down unto his house, David said unto Uriah, camest thou not from thy journey? Why then didst thou not go down unto thine house?
So he basically, so David said unto him, like, Uriah, man, you comest thou not from thy journey, right? Like, you just coming from war, man. Like, what's going on? Why you ain't go down to your house? I sit you down there to go get you some yams. You know what I'm saying? You basically like, no, I don't want the yams. Why you put the yams down? So now keep going.
Verse 11. And Uriah said unto David, the ark and Israel and Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open fields.
He basically saying, Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open field. They camp on the field. They think about the military. That goes to the field. They out there in the fields. Everybody in tents. And keep going.
Kawakar. Shall I then go into mine house to eat and to drink and to lie with my wife?
You see what he's saying? So basically, you like, damn, while my brother's out there on this battlefield sleeping in tents, out there, oh, you know what I'm saying, on floors in the field, you want me to go in my house and eat and drink and like that with my wife? See, this is a righteous brother right here. But keep going.
As thou livest, and as thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing.
Basically saying, sorry, sir. I will not have my men out there and my Lord out there living in tents and sleeping in fields while I'm down here parlaying while there's a war going on outside. That's what he just told David. So now let's see what David do. So now basically David playing the field. David playing the field in the face like shit. Keep going.
Verse 12. And David said to Uriah, tarry here today also, and tomorrow I will let thee depart. So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow.
So check this out. Terry, you'll look it up. That's an old saying word. Man, come party with me real quick. You hear me? Just come party with me real quick for the day and tomorrow. And I like what you're talking about. Let's go. So now this is all right, this is my plan B right now. Keep reading.
Verse 13. And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. And that even he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his Lord, but went not down to his house.
You see what I'm saying? See, you know, when niggas get drunk, you know what they want to do? They want to eat. You already know they first of all they want some cheese. They hungry. It's two things. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Come on now. They want them yams. Let's go.
Verse 14. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah. Verse 15. And he wrote in the letter saying, set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, and he may be smitten and die.
Set up time. He just told his brother, he sent a letter by him, told him to set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die. You hear me? He's going to be murdered. Now let's go. 16. Keep getting it.
Verse 16. And it came to pass when Joab observed the city that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that valiant men were.
The valiant men were, mean warriors. These brothers are the strong of the enemies. Valiant. You can look that word up right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Go look that word up real quick. Yeah, man. Violent man. Men. You know what I'm saying? VALIANT. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the best of the best warriors, man. You done just sent this brother to destruction where they at. This is where all of the warriors are at. You got it?
Come.
Go ahead.
Valiant, possessing or showing courage or determination.
Ooh, wait. Meaning they ain't about to let they are the mightiest. Just imagine you fighting all of the Achilles's. You know what I'm saying? In Troy, you better go fight all of the warriors. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, keep going.
Come.
17.
Verse 17. And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab. And there fell some of the people of the servants of David.
Yep.
And Uriah the Hittite died also.
Didn't lie. Keep going.
Verse 18. Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war. Verse 19. And charged the messenger, saying, when thou hast made an end of telling the matters of the war unto the king. Verse 20. And if so be that the king's wrath arise, and he say unto thee, wherefore approach ye so nigh unto the city when ye did fight? Knew ye not that they would shoot from the wall?
He basically saying like, damn, nigga, I ain't know they was gonna shoot from these walls. Like, you know how nigga play it cool, like you say nigga for ambush. And you gonna be like tell nigga like, damn, they ain't know about the ambush?
That's right.
Damn, he ain't never go look where that corner before he went over there. Damn, why? Hold on, you gonna tell me he went to the east side, right? To Shakita Highs, and ain't think she gonna have them niggas in there? Right. Damn. Keep going. You ain't like, shit, boy, I was gonna tell you, man.
Come. Verse 21. Who smote Abimelech, the son of Jerubbezil, did not a woman cast a piece of a millstone upon him from the wall, that he died in Thebez?
He basically just breaking it down like, damn, nigga. Y'all remember the story of Amalek, the son of Jerubbezil? Did not a woman cast a piece of a milestone upon from the wall? Like, let him know. He ran down the story that happened. Like, you should repeat this. You know what I'm saying? But keep going.
Why went ye nigh the wall? Then say thou, thy servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also.
Damn. Keep going.
Verse 22. So the messenger went and came and shewed David all that Joab had sent him for.
He told him everything. Keep going.
Verse 23. And the messenger said unto David, surely the men prevailed against us, and came out unto us into the field, and we were upon them even unto the entering of the gate. Verse 24. And the shooter shot from off the wall upon thy servants, and some of the king's servants be dead. And thy servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also. Verse 25. Then David said unto the messenger, thus shalt thou say unto Joab, let not this thing displease thee, for the sword devoured one as well as another. Make thy battle more strong against the city, and overthrow it, and encourage thou him.
Basically, he said, now we're going to go get him. They're going to kill my nigga. Let's go get him now. Let's go ahead and multiply everything, and let's put the pressure on him now. Let's go avenge his death. Let's go.
Verse 26. And when the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah her husband was dead, she mourned for her husband. Verse 27. And when the morning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house.
Stop right there. This nigga here. Now listen to this real quick. Now we all know David was a righteous man. You heard me to extent as a man. But just think about what's going on right now. He wake up. This is the king now. Wake up, see a woman he wanted, not knowing this was one of his general's ribs. Wanted her. He inquired about her, meaning he wanted to know about her. They told her who she was married to, so he knew who she was married to. He still sent for her, knocked it down, got her pregnant, brought her husband to him, trying to get him to go down there and knock her down. So he's trying to cover up his little sneaky shit, so like his sneaky stuff he doing. Then it ain't work out. So he said, you know what? I gotta get him out the way real quick then. Don't worry about it. Hit up the general. Hey, send him over there where the warriors at. Don't get him, let him go get smashed out. You got this man murdered. So now you done committed adultery. And you ain't got no brother, you done committed murder. So you know what I'm saying? Then now think about this. She mourning, and after she born, you sent for her. Cause you couldn't resist them yams.
That's right.
Come on, man. Keep going. Good night. Keep going, man. Ooh-wee.
And she became his wife.
Damn.
And bare him a son. But the thing that David had done displeased the Lord.
Displeased who?
The Lord.
Oh, see, he thought he was gonna get away with it, huh? He thought he was in the dark, he was good. He thought nobody was watching him, right? He forgot that the letter of Jacob is real. He forgot that the angel is gonna go ahead and report every damn thing. David, you are the king of Israel. You can't be doing this. Let's go to the next chapter. Ooh-wee. Get ready, y'all.
Chapter 12.
Let's go.
Verse 1. And the Lord sent Nathan unto David.
Now Nathan was a prophet. Let's go.
And he came unto him and said unto him, there were two men in one city.
Listen to how wise this man break this down. This is what you call a parable. This is what you call an analogy. Listen to it. I want y'all to hear this, man. Listen to this. Keep going. There were two men in one city. Keep going.
The one rich and the other poor.
One rich and one is poor. Keep going.
Verse 2, the rich man had exceeding many flocks and herds.
He had a lot of flocks and herds. Let's go.
Verse 3, but the poor man had nothing, save one little ewe lamb.
Had nothing, save one little ewe lamb. He had one lamb. Keep going.
Which he had bought and nourished up.
Uh-huh.
And it grew up together with him.
Uh-huh.
And with his children.
Uh-huh.
And did eat of his own meat.
He did eat of his own meat. Let's go.
And drank of his own cup.
Uh-huh.
And lay in his bosom.
Uh-huh.
And was unto him as a daughter.
The little lamb, he took care of it, brought it up and everything. Let's go.
Verse 4, and there came a traveler unto the rich man.
Uh-huh.
And he spared to take his own flock.
You know, and he spared to take of his own flock. Keep going.
And of his own herd.
And of his own herd.
To dress for the wayfaring man that was coming to him.
So the traveler came unto the rich man, and he spared to take his own flock, his own herd, to dress for the wayfaring man that was come unto him. Now check this out. That's what he took from. Keep going.
Kawakon. But took the poor man's lamb.
But took the poor man's lamb. So you done passed all these herds and lambs for this rich dude, but this brother right here, that's his only lamb, you took from that. Keep going.
Kawakon. And dressed it for the man that was come to him.
And you dressed it for the man that come to him. Keep going.
Verse 5. And David's anger was greatly kindled against the man.
Now check this out. He was giving him an analogy like, nigga, this man coming to 2 men in the city. This man come, he said, I don't want the rich man stuff. I want this only man stuff that he done raised this thing up from a child. And he took the middle. So that made David angry. You hear me? Because then you took the dude's only damn lamb. Keep going.
As the Lord liveth, the man...
It was greatly killed against the man. Keep going.
Salakia. And he said to Nathan, as the Lord liveth, the man that hath done this thing shall surely die.
Shall do what?
Surely die.
Good night. Keep going.
Verse 6. And he shall restore the lamb fourfold, because he did this thing, and because he had no pity.
Who that sound like? Oh, wait. Who that sound like? Who that traveler man sound like?
David.
Keep going.
Verse 7. And Nathan said to David, thou art that the man?
Who?
Thou art the man?
Keep going.
Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul.
Uh-huh. He basically said, Nathan said to David, thou, you are that man. You that man, nigga. You hear me? Keep going. And I can't keep going. He basically let him know everything he done for him. He said, hey, thus say the Lord God of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul. Like Saul tried to kill David. You see what I'm saying? Now he's saying, I'm gonna kick it to you real quick. Hey, and I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah. And if that had been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things. He basically gave David everything he could have wanted. You get what I'm saying? Now you're going to pick up at 9.
Kawakah. Verse 9. Wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of the Lord to do evil in his sight? Thou hast killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and hast taken his wife to be thy wife, and hast slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon.
Of Ammon.
Salakia, Ammon.
Good night. You just brought this in to him. Keep going.
Verse 10. Now therefore the sword shall never depart from thine house.
Oh, you done messed up now. You pull that sword out. You got that. You killed the brother, a righteous brother, over your selfish wants and your needs. So that sword, now the Lord say, this sword shall never depart from thine house. Now that was war in your house. Keep going.
Verse 10.
Yeah, because he departed from thy house.
Because thou hast despised me, and hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite, to be thy wife. Verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against thee out of thine own house.
Out of thine own
house.
Keep going.
And I will take thy wives before thine eyes. And give them unto thy neighbor.
So he's going to take his wives and give them to his neighbor. This is the Lord talking. Let's go.
And he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of this son.
In the sight of the what?
This son.
Of the son of this son. Nigga, I'm about to take your wives, give them to the neighbors, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of the son, in the opening. Keep going.
Verse 12. For thou didst it secretly, but I will do this thing, Salakia, this thing before all Israel and before the sun. Verse 13. And David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also hath put away thy sin. Thou shalt not die.
See, I'm not going to kill you. Because see, the iniquity of sin is death. I'm going to make you suffer though. He just said what he's going to do to him. He's going to give his wives to his neighbors. Have him, look, have him get banged out in front of the, man, listen, keep going. Let's go. Let's keep getting into it.
God.
You on 14.
Verse 14. Howbeit, because by this deed thou hast given great occasion to the enemies of the Lord to blasphemy.
Yep.
The child also that is born unto thee shall surely die.
So you want to kill that man, that man, and take his rib? That son, you nurse you were pregnant, right? That son, it was gonna happen. The Lord said he's gonna kill it. So not only is he gonna take your wives from you because you had multiple wives, he is fit to deal with you in a horrible way. That's why we say the Lord is a terrible power, and his justice is just. Let's go.
Kamakan, verse 15. And Nathan departed unto his house, and the Lord struck the child that Uriah's wife bare unto David, and it was very sick.
Keep going.
Verse 16. David therefore besought God for the child, and David fasted and went in and lay all night upon the earth. Verse 17. And the elders of his house arose and went to him to raise him up from the earth. But he would not, neither did he eat bread with them.
David messed up now. David's on a fast. He praying his heart out. Lord, forgive me. I won't do it no more. Spare my child. He begging his behind now. He gone.
Verse 18. And it came to pass on the 7th day that the child died. And the servants of David feared to tell him that the child was dead. For they said, behold, while the child was yet alive, we spake unto him, and he would not hearken unto our voice. How will he then vex himself if we tell him that the child is dead? Verse 19. But when David saw that his servants whispered, David perceived that the child was dead. Therefore David said unto his servants, is the child dead? And they said, he is dead. Verse 20. Then David arose from the earth and washed and anointed himself, and changed his apparel, and came unto the house of the Lord, and worshipped. Then he came to his own house, and when he required, they set bread before him, and he did eat.
He did eat. He did everything he supposed to. Now he done fasting. We for the child now, you know what I'm saying? And then he go down, you know what I'm saying? Basically 24. Go to 24.
Verse 24. And David comforted Bathsheba, his wife, and went unto her and lay with her. And she bare a son. Salaki. And he called his name Salakia. And he called his name Solomon. Yeah, right. And the Lord loved him.
That's how you got King Solomon. Now, anyway, drop down to 30. Wait. Where we at? It's like, we're in 12. Drop down to, damn. Go ahead. Drop down to the, go to chapter, Go to matter of fact, now check this out. We're about to skip some chapters now. So anyway, after that happened, you know what I'm saying, they went back to destroying stuff and everything like that, going to war. Basically, so you remember he said the Lord said he's gonna put that sword in him now. You know what I'm saying? Like in his family. He got a sword there. So Absalom, the son of David, right? He had a fair sister, you know what I mean? Anyway, Absalom ended up having sex with David's daughter, raped her, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this brother Absalom was wicked now. Then on top of that, though, you remember what the Lord had said, right? What he was gonna do to David, right?
Okay.
So I want you to go here real quick, man. Go to 16 and 21 real quick, man. I want you to see. Tell that 21 real quick for me. Good night. I'm going to just let you know how the Lord's word is so real, man. He's not play. Go ahead and give me 2 Samuel 16, 21.
2 Samuel. Khan. 2 Samuel chapter 16, verse 21. And Ahithophel said unto Absalom, go in unto thy father's concubines, which he hath left to keep the house, and all Israel shall hear that thou art abhorred of thy father. Then shall the hands of all that are with thee be strong. Verse 22. So they spread Absalom a tent upon the top of the house, and Absalom went in unto his father's concubines in the sight of all Israel.
Wait, what?
Concubines.
Not one bind. It's a bind. That's plural. That nigga went into all of Israel. Keep going. In the what?
In the sight of all Israel.
In the sight of who?
All Israel.
Good night. He got on top of the roof and banged out all of David ribs. That was the Lord said will happen. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord don't play, man. So basically, man, the moral to this, man, is this, man. You cannot be trying to be sneaky in the truth. Try to keep secret in the truth. Like, what's done in the dark, you will be rewarded in the light. I don't care what you try to do. You can't hide from the Lord, man. You can't hide from his judgment. You can't hide from none of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you thinking that that's what you can do, just realize this, man. You playing yourself, man. It's the indirect. This one off of indirect experiences, man. It's already been tried already. People already tried that. There's been murder than any of us, man.
Right.
You cannot hide. You cannot talk. You can't talk none of that. Leave it alone, man. Now, real quick, let's go to let's bring up what I'm saying. Go give me Luke 8:17 real quick. Let's go to Luke, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Yahweh I gotta say. You know what I mean?
I got
You gotta read it.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come aboard.
Good night. You just heard that, man. I don't think that hurt you, Bonzo, young. Listen, man. What? Tell them where you at again.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 17.
Read that one more time and tell me what color the letters is.
Come, red.
So what does that mean?
Yahushua speaking, sir.
All right, let's go.
Come. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest.
There's nothing that is secret that shall not be made manifest. Somebody look that word manifest for me, man. See that it will not be known. See, you can't hide those secrets, man. What you try to tell people, that way. Why do you think every time you try to talk about somebody, man, it come back to them?
Come, sir.
You can't speak against nobody, and especially somebody of the Lord, man. Come on, man. It ain't gonna be manifest. You want them problems. Read it.
Kawakar, manifest, clear or obvious to the eye or mind.
Mm-hmm. So that little secret ain't gonna be obvious later on when you change your attitude towards somebody that somebody told you about somebody else. You think gonna be clear to the eye that you acting funny. You know what I'm saying? So now it's gonna be a time of exposure. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Why you acting different? They're gonna ask you. Why you acting as if someone that shot your goldfish every time you come around me? Let's get it though.
Come. Neither anything hid.
Even what?
Neither anything hid.
You can't hide it. You can't. It's plain and simple. Let's go.
That shall not be known and come aboard.
It's all gonna come to the light, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand this, man. You take heed to that. You hear me? And y'all, that's what y'all need to take heed to. I'm gonna go get another one real quick, man. Go to 12. Go to Luke 12. You can start from the top, man. Just start number one real quick.
Luke chapter 12, verse 1. In the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, insomuch that they trod one upon another, he began to say unto his disciples, first of all,
keep going.
Beware ye of the Salakia, believing of the Pharisees.
No, beware ye of the leaving, right? The 11.
11. Of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy.
Why you worry about that bread? For don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's hypocrisy. Keep going though.
Verse 2. For there is nothing covered.
So there is nothing what?
Covered.
There is nothing what?
Covered.
Keep going.
That shall not be revealed.
No, it's gonna be hidden.
Revealed.
It's gonna be revealed. Keep going.
Neither hid. That shall not be known.
You're not hiding nothing. Don't even think about it. Keep going.
Verse 3. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light.
So whatever you told that brother, that sister, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you told anybody, man, in the darkness, what it say? It's gonna be heard where? It's gonna be heard where?
Whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light.
It's gonna be heard in the light. Keep going.
And that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops.
Whatever you try to go into your closet, it's gonna be screened out on top of your roof, man. You understand that, man? So I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Let's quit keeping secrets, man. Let's just follow the protocol, laws, that's just the commandments, man. Let's try to live out this righteous lifestyle. You heard me? Let's try to be ye perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? Right there. That will be in the class. You know what I'm talking about? In the class with that right there. You heard me? So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of that. So, you know, and with that being said, hey, Shalom, somebody come get the announcement, you heard me? If you got any questions, man, also, you heard me, I answer them, you did. Y'all can type them in the chat. I'll get to them. Go ahead.
This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK started out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on Command Junior Honor. Rules for new brother and sisters. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must give permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'asharah, tenth of every penny of any increase the Lord give you. Give to church department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the memorial of blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month, Sunday the 25th of September 2022. Leviticus chapter 23, verses 24 to 25. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a troop in school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, scarf. That includes ISUPK security now.
Right. Hey, with that being said, man, any questions? No? Well, let me tell y'all something, man. Israel. Until next time, you heard me. But listen, man, you can always tune in. We got classes Tuesday, 8 to 10, Brotherhood Wednesday, 8 to 10, law class. Thursday, y'all come join us, man. We always in with the general. Then on Friday, we got the Lashawan for Dodge class. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, hey, shalom, Israel.